Hey guys, so I'm sharing my avocado and honey deep conditioning mask today. You'll need coconut oil, raw honey, 2 avocados, a mixer or blender for sure, a mixing bowl, spoon, and water. I use distilled. So here you can see I'm starting to slice my avocados. I'm slicing them in half, and then I'm kind of just sitting them to the side. You want to make sure that you take the nut out of the middle, of course, because we don't need that part. But I'm going to be doing this for 2 avocados. The important part here is to get avocados that are kind of soft. You don't want avocados that are hard because it will make this process extremely difficult. So if you happen to buy them soft, that's great, but if not, let them sit out for a few days and get a little softer before you use them, because here you can see my knife is just like going through it, and you want that when you're making this deep conditioner. So you're probably wondering, like, why are we even using avocado anyway? Like, what does that really do for your hair? And so avocado is very moisturizing. So if you happen to have dry hair or dry scalp, it's really, really good for that. If your scalp is irritated at some point due to dryness or whatever may have you, it's really good for soothing your scalp. So that's why we're using avocado today. Here in the video, you can see that I am slicing my avocados long way and then kind of cutting them across. I'm going to do this to the third one as well. The benefit in this, it's really easy to scoop it out, which you're going to use with your spoon to get it into your bowl. It's easier to work with smaller chunks than big chunks. So you don't want to miss this step. Here you can see I am just putting the avocado in the bowl, nothing special, but just making sure that you're scooping out all of the good stuff to go into your bowl. And we'll just keep putting it all into our bowl until we're done. This is what it all should look like once it's done. So moving on, you can see that I'm adding coconut oil. This is a coconut oil from Nature's Way that I just happened to get from the grocery store. It's extra virgin, and I'm using 2 tablespoons of it in there. Next, I'm using raw honey. It is so extremely important to use raw honey, real honey. Like, they are putting so much crap in our honey, so you want the real deal. This is a brand called Simple Truth. You can find it at Kroger. It's the organic honey, but you can get it from, you can get honey anywhere. Just make sure it's the real deal. So here I'm mixing up everything, just trying to, get it all in there. The important part here is I'm taking my spoon and kind of trying to break those bigger chunks up into smaller chunks so that when we go to blend, it doesn't have to do, it's not a lot. I'm adding just a little bit of distilled water. I didn't want to put how much I put here because it kind of just depends on how soft your avocados were, how loose your mix is, but you want it a little loose before you start mixing. So I'm using my mixer. This is just a handheld mixer. Feel free to throw yours in the blender, which is very easy as well. But I am just blending here. You want this mask to be as smooth as possible. You can see I'm trying to get the sides off so I can really blend. But it will be a nightmare on your hair if you do not blend this smooth enough. You want it as smooth as possible. And with my mix, I probably could have made mine a little bit smoother, but extra smooth. Once you're all smooth, you'll want to put your mask into an airtight container. I'm using a ball jar here, and then you'll want to use it immediately. Don't just have it lingering around for a few days. But using the airtight container will keep it as fresh as possible. And that is how you make our avocado and honey deep conditioner. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to email me at ClassyCurlies@gmail.com. See you in the next video, or on ClassyCurlies.com.